Thousand Bunny Trail story, and it's gonna be hard not to. I'll concentrate. Focus. Okay. I'll try not to do too many bunny trails. Okay. I will start at the beginning. No, it's too long. I will sum up. Okay, where I started. Look up a book by the author's name of Alan, A-L-A-N, Moen, M-O-E-N, like the faucet, Moen, kitchen sinks and stuff. Okay, title of book is Noah's Ark, Discovering the Science Behind Man's Oldest Mystery. I won't tell all the stories. I wrote a review of it. It's online. It's under Amazon, under that book. It's on a whole bunch of other. I did about 15 or 20 different booksellers. You know, all the usual Barnes and Noble, whatever. All of them. Abe Books. Anybody that had a website at the time that sold books, that carried that book, I uploaded the review. Then sometime later I wrote a follow-up to it because something that happened that was really awesome, that I thought was really awesome. I added it to it. Okay, and so, you know, those are both out there. Look at them. Long story short, this guy, Alan, was some kind of a satellite cartographer, astronomer, you know, software guy, map guy. And he noticed this odd place on the border of North Dakota, Canada. This is not being fast. Nutshell version. His contention is that at the center of the 5 major continents, North America, Africa, Asia, Eurasia, Australia, and probably South America, which is too much jungle to even see it, there are artificially constructed plateaus shaped like 1/3 of a pie. 1/3 of 360 is 120 degrees, just about like that. 1/3 of a pie, round, and that's what they look like. 1/3 of 1 is 1/3, 0.333. Anyway, this is all got off on a bunny trail, but the bunny trail is phone numbers and different designations that have 333 on them. So one of the addresses that these friends, my family that I haven't met, are moving to, it has 333 in it. I was like, oh wow, you know. And I just told this lady the story about 333. My phone number, 12 years prior to ever reading the book, had 333s in it. It was a long distance phone number. Every cell phone, every business, every church, every residence, when we first got cell phones, had 276, prefix 276. There was only one for everybody, and I get a 988. Weird, you know. So all these years later, I read the book, I write the review. I had gotten the book on Kindle, and 9 months after I wrote the review, I wake up and I go like, I'd sure like to have a hard copy of that. And I had tried to call the number months and months before. I called the number, I sent emails, and I got no response. So that day, you know, on Google, I look up the phone number, I dial this phone number that I don't know, it's the right name. Lady answers the phone. I said, hey, you know, this is Jerry Diamond, and I trying to find the author of a book about Noah's Ark. His name's Alan, and if it's the wrong number, I apologize. Yeah, he's sitting right here. So he hands him the phone. I said, yeah, this is my name is Jerry Diamond. Really? And I'm like, okay, this is not possible. And this is not normal. I said, you can't know who I am. And he goes, oh yeah, I can. He said, I just read your review yesterday. After all, like 6-8 months after I've written it. He said, just yesterday I was on Amazon looking at my book, and my wife was standing here over my shoulder, and we both read your review yesterday. I'm like, wow, what timing. And I said, yeah, I read it on Kindle. He goes, would you like a hard copy? And I was like, yes, that's what I called for. So one of the things that came out was I said, have you noticed that the Ozark Plateau is 2 facing 120-degree arcs. And he said, oh yeah. He said, have you noticed that if you draw a line from the southeast corner to the northwest corner and extend it, it goes right through Turtle Mountain? And I was like, wow. I said, no, I didn't notice that. I said, what does that mean? He goes, I don't know, but it's cool, So neither of us know what it is. If you know, let us know. But anyway, so bizarre stuff. So 333. Yeah. So you can read the story. I'm not going to go into any more, but just look up the reviews. Get the book if you want on Kindle. It's out of print, and read it. It's a pretty phenomenal bit of sleuthing and mysteries and uncovering, and whether he's right or not, I don't know. But apparently it is true that some blonde-haired, blue-eyed people built these, or at least knew something about it, because the Mandan Indians are still up there. They're still there. They're big, they're white, they're blonde hair, blue-eyed. My wife's family works around some of them, works with them. And Thomas Jefferson, once upon a time, when he sent Lewis and Clark out, he told them to be sure and watch out for white, tall, blonde hair, blue-eyed Indians that speak Welsh and Hebrew. Okay, sure, Thomas. Yeah, like that's going to happen, And so, and what did he know? Who knows? John F. Kennedy once went at a dinner with all these brains, chemists and biologists and politicians, economists. He looked around the room, full table, and he said, this is the greatest collection of brain power that has dined at this table since Thomas Jefferson dined here alone. So anyway, they ran into the Mandan Indians. Chief's name was Big White because he was like 350 pounds, 6'6", blonde hair, blue-eyed, and they spoke Welsh and Hebrew. So they're still there. So, and their legend says that the Great Turtle told them to build this soft landing spot for a woman falling out of the sky, falling out in the sky into the wilderness. Well, it wasn't big enough. They built it bigger. And on my Droid phone at the time, this would have been, I don't know, 2010, 11. The date might be on the article. I could see a 30-mile diameter and a 50-mile diameter, very clear, 1/3 pi on my phone, on a screen that lot smaller than my screen today. It was a Droid Razor Max, so it was quite a bit smaller than that, about that big. So very interesting. Now it's it's obliterated, it's crops and stuff and whatever. You can see all this cross hatching, but if I could go back in time and screenshot that, oh, I would love to do that. If anybody can do that, let me know. I want the screenshot of it. But I could see it clearly on my phone. 30-mile, 50-mile. It matched exactly the legend that he had the Mandan Indians, according to them, in the book. So it's time to build some 333 arc safety healing refuges, and the Ozark Plateau is two double distress, double defense, two of them. Mitzrayim, the Hebrew word for Egypt in Scripture. There is no Egypt. It's Mitzrayim. The transliteration is M-I-S-E-R-I or M-I-S-U-R-I, Missouri or Missouri, however you want to pronounce it. And what I read said that because of the pointing and everything, it always means two things. In capital letters, always means two things. Double distress and double defense. So, odd. You explain it. I'm not going to try. All right, this is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you're the remnant. And I'm going to be reading